for prosperity. Here we go. Ooh, that looks a little raggedy over here, but that's okay. All right, find that first blank page, and let's see. Okay, put that page number in, and we're going to say add and subtract decimals. Oh, let me make that a little bigger. And I'm just going to make a money sign. Everybody good there?
1 second.
I'm going to shorten it up a little bit.
What's that little thing? Dollar sign, bro. No, the other thing.
Oh, that means and. It's an ampersand. Like literally, that's what it's called. It means and. It's also written I could never really do it right. You don't have to do this, but it kind of looks like that on your keyboard. Kind of like a treble clef.
I do a little cancer.
I think I know how to draw.
Maybe it's like
It's a real thing. You do this. It's easy. Look. It means and.
it's like that kind of.
It looks
Like
weird.
this is kind of what it looks like on the keyboard, but anyway. You know, it saves me 2 letters, so why not?
No, not like that.
All right. Are we good? I'm going to skip on over. All right. Finish that up. And yeah, hopefully you wrote all that down. Okay. Worst video ever. I didn't record anything. Okay. I didn't record any of it. It's like a 2-minute video so far. Okay.
Basically, you just noticed that.
And, well, because I started to say your mom, and then I was like, oh, wait, I'm recording. And then I'm like, no, I'm not recording. I didn't say anything. All right. So let's look at another problem. Let's do 45 and 9/10 plus 73 and 241 thousandths. Okay, you can get addition, subtraction problems horizontally, right, across, vertically, up and down. You can get them in all different kinds of situations. So let's go ahead and again, up at the top here, we said that our first step was to line up the decimals. So hopefully you are setting up this problem. Doesn't really, I mean, I would put probably the number with the biggest whole number on top just when I'm adding or subtracting, just because I think it's easier. So I'm going to put in 73, and I'm going to line up my decimal, and I've got 241 out here. Now you'll notice that your decimals are not even, right? So up here, I'm going to add something to my rules, and that is going to be to add zeros. All right, this is especially important in subtraction, okay? In addition, it just gives you straight columns. But you'll find that when we subtract, which we're about to do, it can be a little bit of a deal breaker. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to add these zeros. Now, with this problem, it doesn't completely change anything, but it looks a little better, right? You will be at a point pretty soon, if you're not already, where for adding, you don't have to add the zeros. But again, for subtraction, you really need to. All right, now if I estimate this problem, Aria, looking at this first problem, what would you estimate or round this number to? 45 and 9/10. Round the 4. Round the 4 to a 5. So what does that give you? 50. Yeah. So I would like round this to 50. You also could maybe round it to 46. Okay, that's a lot more. It's a lot more detailed, right? So you could do 50 or you could do 46 if we just round it to the ones place. Yeah, I heard my name.
What does ESP stand for?
Estimate. Good question. What about 73, Marlo? What do you think? It would stay the same. So you could, if you rounded the 7, you can make it 70. Or if we go ahead and we want it to be as close as possible, we could just leave it 73. Would you agree? I could do either of these. Probably this route is going to be the most detailed. Okay, I end up with 119 or 120. So those are pretty similar. Okay. Let's go ahead and do some adding if you haven't already.
Do we have to do both those problems?
When I write, you write, Sweet Pea. Okay? That's always going to be the rule. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and add these up, and if you've already done it, you can we'll just compare. Now, as soon as I am at the tenths place here, I'm going to drop that decimal. Say it with me. Drop that decimal. Gosh, so sleepy. Alright. Oh, wait. You're not, because you were talking plenty earlier. Alright. So, here we go. And 11. So I got 119 and 141 thousandths. Well, that's a mouthful. Anybody get something different? Are we good? And I mean, it's pretty close. The 120 is probably the best bet if we wanted to kind of like round up. Again, I'm thinking in my mind that like I'm ordering enough paint to paint my room, right? Do I want to have a little paint left over? Or do I want to be short a little paint and have to go back to the store and get it, right? And then in my homeowner's mind, I'm thinking I'm going to take that paint, keep it in my garage, and then if like I chip the wall or something, I could always touch it up, right? I'm thinking round up with a little more than I need. So this one is looking even better to me. But they are both really close to my answer. I'm thinking probably my answer is about right. All right? Are you good? All right, let me give you one. And I'm going to make it a little ugly. Are you ready for this? You can finish writing. Andy Berry, where is your personal sharpener?
No, I didn't want to.
That's it. I'm going to have Lily do an imitation of you.
I left it at my house.
You left it at your house, but it's a school supply.
Because I was doing like more.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I hear my name?
Could you also like put the 73 and make it a 72?
Probably not. I would not make it a 72 because usually when you're rounding, you don't go down. You just stay the same or go up. I mean, you have 73. Yeah, so I don't think so. I think I would leave it at least 73 if I was going to keep it, like, you know, just to the nearest ones place. Good question, though. I see where you're going. All right, everybody okay? I'm going to give you another problem here. What's your problem? Okay, sorry. All right. It was funny to me. You're weird. Okay, just kidding. I love all my students. All right, now, but I'm gonna throw you for a loopy loop. Are you ready?
Sure. No.
Kaden said no. Uh oh.
What the heck? What?
And go.
Wait, I haven't even. What the what?
Do not finish. Maybe just checking to make sure that you lined up everything correctly would probably be your goal right now. Okay. Now this one, I try to trick you a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and I am, again, it doesn't matter what order I add in, right? My answers will be the same, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start with the 62 just because I would rather have my whole numbers line up as best as possible. Then I could just go backwards here. Now 23 is a whole number. Okay? So I'm going to line it up here, and I'm just going to throw a 0 after it, just like a placeholder. Okay? If you didn't, that's okay. And then that takes me to 4 in 2300. So I'm going to line up my 4 here. Decimal 23. Everybody okay so far? And I like my columns, so I'm going to go ahead and add some zeros up. Adding those zeros to the end of these decimals does not change their value, okay? They are the same. And from here, I can just go ahead and add. Now you're adding 3 numbers instead of 2. But did you die? Okay. 2 and 1 is 3. Now I'm going to do what here? Bring down the decimal. Good. Make sure you do it. All right. And that's 5 and 4 is 9. And 8. All right. How'd we do? If you didn't get it correct, what happened? Did the 23 bite you in the hiney?
Yeah, the 23.
The 23. Okay. I threw that in on purpose. Yeah, AJ?
I got 86.24.
86.24. Did you line up your problem like this, or did you make a mistake in lining it up?
I didn't line it up.
You didn't line it up right. Okay. Yeah, and I think that is probably the biggest part. I mean, even if you put the decimal first, like on the 4, and then write the numbers around it. Whatever you have to do, again, you have to line up the decimals, and then you have to make sure you bring down the decimals. Let's do one more until that alarm goes off. Okay? Why don't you guys try one more? Do you have to do it by yourself? You get to.
My mom says to me all the time.
Yeah, that's right.
Like, I don't have to technically do it alone.
All right. Let's do 937 plus 1300 plus 4 and 267 thousandths. Wah, wah, wah. All right, and go. All right, let's check this real quick.
I did
All right, so I'm going to start again with the largest whole number. We know that after the whole number, we separate it from the rest of the decimal with that decimal place. Then I'm going to throw in 4 and 267 thousandths. I'm going to go ahead and add some zeros above it just so I keep my column straight. And then I have 1300ths. And I'm going to throw a 0 after that one. So again, all my numbers line up. Math is like, I don't know, 20% math sense and 80% tidiness. Okay? When you start just throwing numbers around willy-nilly, it's going to bite you right in the hiney. And you'll be wrong.
Actually, math is one.
What are we saying oh no about? Is that you, AJ? Are you saying oh no? Who's saying oh no?
I think it was.
I didn't ask what you thought. I said who is. Okay, so y'all just whining for no reason. All right, so hopefully we set it up correctly. Okay. And let me go ahead and do some adding. Bring down the decimal. That's 4. Okay, I have 941 and 397 thousandths.
Yay! Thank God!
All right, thumbs up or thumbs down? How'd we do? Okay, what happened? What happened if we didn't get it right? Fess it. Lining up? Y'all, share, because not everybody is going to be honest about whether or not they got it right or wrong. AJ, what happened?
Now I know what to do.
Now you know what to do? Awesome. Told you we learn from our mistakes. Hi, Mace?
I didn't see the 7, so I literally forgot to add the 7. So yeah.
To the 937 or to the 4?
To that 7.
The top one?
No, the one.
This one down here?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So you copied it wrong? Okay. All right. How are we feeling so far? Are we feeling a little more comfortable with what to do with these problems? Thumbs up, thumbs in the middle, or thumbs down? Okay. I'll take it. All right, let's go ahead and here. That input is for me, not for y'all. Let's go ahead and look at subtraction, okay? Now, subtraction is going to be a lot like the addition, only those zeros are necessary. Like there's no deciding, oh, do I want to do it or not? Like, we're going to do it. All right, so let's go ahead and we will estimate these as well. Who says my name? Say my name. What? Can I do for you?
Then how come when you're adding with some of this, we'll talk decimals, how come sometimes you have to bring one of the numbers down, but not other times?
Because they are, some are go to the thousands place and some go to the hundreds or tenths. Is that what you mean?
I don't know.
When you say bring them down, because no other number like here, like bring down to 7?
No, like with the problem where you had to bring down the 8.
The problem when I brought down the 8.
The one, it was like 5.823 and you had to bring down
5. The first problem?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't bring down the 8. I had 8 plus 9, but over here, in the hundreds place, I had 8 plus 2 plus 1 was 11. So that's a carried number up here. Yeah, it was a carried number. So then I had 1 plus 8 plus 9. Well, 8 plus 1 is 9. 9 plus 9 is 18. Okay. I'm going to bounce back over here. Hope that helps. Let's see what we got here. Okay, let's do this one. 5 and 823 thousandths. 1 and 989 thousandths. Wow, that was nice. Okay. So, first things first. Again, line up the decimals. Alright, so I'm just going to put here, line up. And I'm going to draw my decimal. Okay. Okay, step 2 is going to be bring down. I'm just going to draw a little arrow. Bring down the decimal. And for step 3, I need to add zeros. And actually, that might even be step 2, now that I think about it. Okay. I think I might just make this a TV also, but like a better one. Here's my little side panel. When I was really young, we still had a TV that had knobs. And I had to get up and turn it on and off.
Look, my favorite.
Now today you can still find buttons on televisions. They're usually behind. But these were like turn knobs.
Look, I created one on my turn.
We were just too cool. Thank you.
They weren't like pushing
Here, we had real antennas. No, they weren't even push buttons. Like, we had like an old school one.
Oh, I was about to say just use a stick to push the button.
Oh yeah, just
Nah, don't be lazy.
I can show.
Okay.
This is just put it on the pusher.
All right, so let's go ahead and subtract here.
And you're in your bed and do it.
And still waiting to be able to talk in my own classroom. Oh, that's weird. Sure, I'm glad I went to college so I could do that. Okay. Oh, sorry. That was sarcasm. Y'all ready? Sloanie?
What does it say in number 2?
Bring down the decimal and then add zeros. But really, adding zeros probably should be step 2.
5, 3.
Andrew Barry. Quit it.
Yeah, Andrew.
I hear you. Your mama hears you. I'm gonna send her this video.
That's Andrew. Yeah, Andrew.
What did I say?
Andrew. She's gonna hear that.
My real name's Andrew.
And today you are Andrew. Today you are Mr. Barry. Today you are Laura Barry's son, Laura. Do you hear this, Laura?
Here's this in the video.
Okay.
Laura.
Unfortunately, she's probably just laughing. Okay.
Laura the
And what? Laura the Explorer. Okay.
Laura.
Hey. Shh. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead. We're going to be doing some subtraction with borrowing. Oh. That'll be interesting.
Whoa.
Let's bring it back. Okay. Borrow from a neighbor and give it to myself. Okay. Borrow from a neighbor, give it to myself. Still hear people talking. Some of y'all about to come teach this. Okay. Now, bring down that decimal. Do not forget. Okay. Keep going and check your answer against mine. Oh, we didn't estimate. Well, that's okay. We'll do it now. Finish up there, please. Almost out of time.
Wait a minute.
Lily, you're going to estimate the first number and
Why are there numbers above?
Charity. Because you had to borrow. You had to subtract. If the top is not big enough, if the top number is smaller than the bottom number, you got to subtract, right? You guess? You know. Come on.
I got that answer. Yay.
Why is there 11 above the 2?
Because I borrowed from the 2 to make the 3 of 13.
No, I stole from the 2.
Then I had 1 minus 8. So then I had to come over to the 8 and borrow 1.
It's like you're borrowing from a neighbor.
I had to borrow from my neighbor, and then I gave it to myself, so that gave me 11.
I'm stealing from the neighbor. I'm never giving it
But
back.
the problem is also that you're not looking up while I'm talking, okay? All right. But we can do a refresher on subtraction with borrowing if we need to, for sure. Go ahead and finish that up. Who did I say was estimating that first number for me? Lily? What would you do here?
6.
She made that a 6. And Charity, what would we make the second number? What would you round that 1 to? Would it stay a 1 or become a 2? Becomes a 2. And then we subtract and we'd get about 4. And that's about what we got, right? We rounded up a little. We're a little above. Again, would rather be there than anything else. All right, so we came pretty close. Go ahead and let's write down the next example so that we'll be ready for it tomorrow, because I want to do like this and one more and then make sure we touch on money and go from there. Okay, let's leave some room for estimating, and then let's do 45.9. Oh, no, I'm in the wrong place. Adding, subtracting. Well, that worked out. Okay. Let's do 45.96, and we will take away 19.2. Okay, go ahead and just write this part down for me. And then when you're done, go ahead and put your journal up and pack up.